bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Tourism and the Ministry for Grand Bahama hosting a special dinner reception for Bahamian basketball sensation Shavano Buddy Hield and his family Sunday evening at the Pelican Bay Resort. Here's Kimberly Mullings with this report.
Minister for Grand Bahama, the Honorable Dr. Michael Darville, brought remarks at the dinner, noting that he admires Buddy Hield for more than his noteworthy accomplishments as an athlete and what he represents as an ambassador for the Bahamas.
I love his humble spirit, and I love what he stands for, which is hard work, dedication, and progression. He's an excellent role model for our young Bahamians, and particularly those from the community that he descended from. And I'm looking forward to working very closely with him as we mentor young men in our community so that they can be the best they can be, whether it's in sports, academics, or wherever their talents may lie.
In attendance was the Minister of Labor, the Honorable Shane Gibson. As a Pelican, Buddy was presented with a bag of Pelican items from the Pelican Bay Resort. He was also gifted with a plaque from the Bahamas Basketball Federation President, Charles Robbins.
Just so happy to see Buddy, NBA, and we ask for one wish, that one day as an NBA player, that he do come home to represent with us, to help us get further on to the Olympic squad.
In response, Buddy humbly gave credit where it was due, thanking his support system.
I couldn't have done it without myself. I've done it with God, a lot of prayers. A lot of people stuck with me, a lot of hard work. You know, you had to put a lot of work in. And capping off of this, started off from softly taking me on his wing when I was a little boy. I don't know if you remember coming to Pine Hill Court, working me out, me and a couple of my friends, me, God, Gary, and all those boys. And I remember him getting juice and hot dogs, and we come every day just looking for the accounts. And the hot dog was good too, because Linda made it.
While reminiscing about his journey, Buddy made mention of a few coaches that helped to mold and motivate him. He says they're the reasons he will continue giving back.
They always talk about putting the work in, and came to Moon McAfee, Coach Butler, Sayers, Mr. Bean, everybody who's been around the basketball community who's helped me.
The night ended with a stellar performance by the Platinum Knights Junkanoo Group, and leader Thomas Curry Jr. presented Buddy with a T-shirt and medallion. Kimberly Mullings, ZNS Network News.
In other news, a Call to Greatness International Women's Summit is back in Grand Bahama for the third consecutive year. Over 100 delegates are slated to travel to Grand Bahama, where two local speakers, as well as others, are expected to motivate, inspire, and empower those in attendance. President of the summit, Angela Pipersberg, says she's elated to be back this year.
When I get here, I feel like I am home. And so we've created this environment to be able to help women feel empowered. No longer, it doesn't matter what have been said to you, doesn't matter what have been said about you. You need to understand that there's greatness on the inside of you, and greatness, like a seed, you have to be in a particular environment. So this is an environment that we've been able to create for women to come and to unite and to support each other. And so we're not limiting it just to women, because the men came and they were so blessed by it. They saw their wives go back home, and they saw them change because they were empowered, they were stimulated, they were given an opportunity to dream again. And so it's almost like we take your dreams and we resuscitate the dreams for those that aren't dreaming anymore.
The Ministry of Tourism is playing a leading role in bringing back this summit. Debbie Heiler of the Religious Tourism Department believes the upcoming summit will change lives.
For the past 3 years, the Ministry of Tourism have co-sponsored this event, and we have partnered with Angela Pipersberg, and this year is no exception. And on the Friday, the Ministry of Tourism will host our delegates to luncheon with a fantastic fashion show. It will be an authentic fashion show where we will display our native wares, our native craft wear, jewelry, purse, etc. So they will have a taste of a part of our culture while they're here as well.
Well, a Call to Greatness International Women's Summit is scheduled for July 27th through the 31st at the Grand Lucane Resort. For any additional information, you can contact the Ministry of Tourism's Religious Tourism Department. And now it is time to ask the doctor.
Welcome to Ask the Doctor. Elaine from Freeport asked, what are the early signs of autism in children? Thanks for your question, Elaine. Before I answer your specific question regarding signs and symptoms of autism, I think it's important to first discuss what autism is. Autism spectrum disorder covers a variety of symptoms, skills, and levels of impairment. Essentially, it is a serious neurodevelopmental disorder that impairs a child's ability to communicate and interact with others. It also includes restricted, repetitive behaviors, interests, and activities. These issues cause significant impairment in social, occupational, and other areas of functioning. Some children show signs early in infancy. However, others may develop normally for the first few months or years of life, but then suddenly become withdrawn, aggressive, or lose language skills they've already acquired. Each child with autism is likely to have a unique pattern of behavior and level of severity, which can range from low to high functioning. So if you notice such changes in your child, please have them evaluated by a doctor. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
And of course, don't forget to check out our store and the Spank Band at the 2nd Annual Seagrape Homecoming on Friday, July 29th through the 31st. Stay with us. Ricardo Liborn is up next with a check on sports.